Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel General Hospital today. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Jason and Anna get a lead on Charlotte, Lulu confirms BLQ's baby, and Portia wishes Drew had died. Carly lashes out at Brennan, Danny enrages Rocco, and Portia seeks help from Ava. On the pier, Anna urges Jason to work with her while she keeps an eye on Sidwell. She reminds him that they need to find Charlotte. He reminds out that they have no leads. She tells him Brennan has issued an assassination order for Valentine. Jason offers to have Spinelli dig further. He'll be prepared to go if something comes up. In the stables, Cody and Dante discuss what happened to Liz and how nothing came of it. Gio and Emma come to visit the horses. After they go, Cody and Dante continue talking about BLQ. Dante claims she disappeared after camp and he hasn't seen her for months. Emma and Gio return, and the four of them talk about camping and riding horses. Lois arrives as Emma begs Dante for camp memories. Lois suddenly reveals that she has left. They wonder why she was there, but she rushes away. Emma interviews Cody about his experience working at Deception. He acknowledges it was great, but not from him. Gio escorts her out, and the men laugh since Gio is clearly in over his head with Emma. They giggle when Cody gives love advice. In the Quartermain kitchen, Rocco receives a text from Charlotte. She is in Buenos Aires. Danny suggests he should tell his mother, but Rocco replies no. Rocco warns him that the last time he told his mother, she took off and almost murdered everyone. Charlotte appears to be enjoying herself based on her text. Danny can understand. When Jason walks in, Danny immediately tells him that they know where Charlotte is. Jason thinks they did the right thing by notifying him, and he'll go fetch Charlotte. He walks out. Rocco shouts, Danny has no right to do that. They yell at each other until Dante comes in and asks what's going on. The teens conceal, and Dante asks them to join hands, telling them that they are family and must stay together. Maxie tries to block Martin from entering his apartment, which makes him suspicious and wonders where Lulu is. When he tries to push by her, she offers to hire him, but he insists Tracy will never allow it. She offers to pay billable hours, and they walk away. Inside, Lulu discovers the messages claiming Dante is the father of BLQ's child. When she reads about the hidden pregnancy and adoption, she gasps and sits down. Lois begins beating on the door. Lulu takes images of the papers with her phone. After hearing Lois leave, she cleans up and leaves. Martin and Maxie sip drinks at the Metro Court, and he wonders why they needed to talk about this tonight. They talk about Lulu, and she tells him that working at Deception will help him convince his niece that he is not like his brother. When he gets up to leave, she spills some wine and tells him to get some club soda. When he walks away, she texts Lulu to get out. Lois catches Martin as he heads to his room. When they get at her apartment, she becomes concerned about Gio talking to Dante and begs for the notes from their conversation. As he gets them, he notices something strange, but covers. She asks for a lighter. Lulu wanders past the stables to visit Cody. She wants to talk to someone who will not discuss her coma. As he searches for more beer, she texts Maxie. When Cody returns, she asks him about going to camp with Dante and BLQ. He explains that she only made it one summer. One summer is all it takes, she explains. She laments how she and BLQ never got along, claiming BLQ told her what happened that summer. He is surprised that she would, and he informs her that it was a difficult time. BLQ never told Dante, nor did he. Felicia runs into Carly at the Metro Court. She invites her to get a drink, but Carly has other ideas. Jack arrives. Carly and Jack get a table. They give each other compliments and check their texts. He obtains all of Joss' physical fitness results through testing. Carly explains how her daughter had a great time on Easter Island. Jack is pleased with how things are going so far. He asks her to fly to Paris for the weekend. Vivian walks in. "Hey, Jack Brennan. You don't call or write. What should a lady think?" Vivian asks. She asks him to call her and departs. Carly leaps up and wishes Brennan good night. Anna rushes in to greet Felicia, who mentions that Jack and Carly are together. She's certain Bobby would not want Carly near someone like Brennan. Anna describes Jack as cutthroat but intelligent and charming. This worries Felicia, but Anna reminds her that no one can stop Carly from doing what she wants. Anna admits she is concerned about the danger Charlotte is in. She wishes she had acted differently with Valentine. Felicia walks across the room and asks why she was with Martin. Jason calls Anna to say he has a lead on Charlotte. They meet. He tells her where Charlotte is, and they rush to the elevator. Jack follows Carly down the dock. He thinks she's upset because of Vivian. She asks him to leave, but he does not understand. Carly suggests he go with someone fun, like Vivian, because she can't do the no-strings-attached thing. She simply believed that something else was going on between them. He says there is. Jack informs her that he does not want to let her go. She can't do casual. He gets a text informing him that Charlotte is in Buenos Aires. Ava comes at Portia's office, and the doctor informs her that her life is imploding. The doctor claims Brad has been blackmailing her for meddling with Heather's testing. Drew now knows and has threatened to call the police if Curtis does not stop shoving him out of committees. Portia doesn't care about Drew, but if Curtis discovers she's kept a secret from him, she doubts he'll ever forgive her. Ava believes that she would feel better if she just confessed the truth, even if it meant ending her marriage. The last time she lost Curtis, she almost lost Trina. Additionally, she would lose her job. Ava urges that she consult with Rick or another lawyer before taking any action. Until she has a strategy, she should act as if she is doing what Drew asks. Portia claims that the only good answer is for Drew to die. General Hospital spoilers: when will Drew's Willow obsession end? According to General Hospital spoilers, Drew Quartermain has been salivating over Willow Corinthos since their first kiss on Independence Day last summer. While a few fans appear to be okay with Willow's transition from her family life with Michael Corinthos to whatever this is with Drew. Her haste to move into Drew's new home, which he purchased to entice her into an instant family with him, turned stomachs. Not everyone is displeased with their new relationship solely because it marks the end of her marriage to Michael, however. No, there is a lot more to this. General Hospital spoilers: we wanted an edgier Willow for many who were content, or even delighted, to see Michael and Willow split up. The piece of the puzzle that made it bearable that she was moving on with her husband's uncle was that Willow was finally getting some pep in her step. We saw sparks. They weren't necessarily between her and Drew, but Willow was developing her own spark, similar to how Sandra D of Portia shone. However, something happened along the way, causing Willow to lose her footing once more. She quickly reverted from a confident woman stepping out on her husband in the family mansion to a needy and easily swayed young girl who is incapable of making her own decisions. What's going on? Spoilers: Michael must return. The fans have had enough of Willow and Drew's personal rendezvous. We don't want to see them make out. We do not want to pan the nursery floor. We don't want to listen as Drew expertly reframes every opinion Willow expresses. We don't need another reminder that Willow still doesn't understand when she is being played. We are ready for Michael to return home and for Willow's heart to be heavy with remorse. Will this signal a reunion? That is far from the point. Carly warns Lulu about James' medical emergency, and Sunny and Tracy face off. James West will have a medical condition, and Carly Spencer will issue a fallout warning. Sunny Corinthos and Tracy Quartermain will also clash, resulting in some tense scenes on the ABC soap. First, Natalia Ramirez appears to be confronting Jen Sidwell about the hostile takeover he intends to carry out, thus these ex-partners should feud over his plans. Alexis Davis may end up in Windmere as well, as she is about to receive an invitation. Sidwell may need Alexis' legal skills, but he isn't the type of guy you can trust. Felicia Scorpio will bring James to General Hospital and insist that they see a doctor as soon as possible. James will be grimacing in agony, indicating a medical problem that requires a doctor's attention. Isaiah Gannon and Willow Corinthos will be bonding on the program, so it's likely they'll both do their part to make James feel better. Drew Quartermain will meet Elizabeth Baldwin and eventually cross paths with Trina Robinson. Kai Taylor will be present to meet Drew and will insist that any friend of Trina's be a friend of his. Of course, Drew isn't acting like a friend to Trina's family right now because he's blackmailing her mother. Portia Robinson isn't over her head, so Ava Jerome encouraged her to seek Rick Lansing's assistance. When Portia asks Rick for advice on the show, he will leave her with only one option. Meanwhile, Lulu Spencer will think about what she should do now that she knows Brooke Lynn Quartermain has hidden a child from Dante Falconeri. Based on the preview video, it appears that Lulu will tell Carly about her condition. Carly understands why Lulu wants to be honest with Dante, but she warns that the consequences could be serious and wonders if Lulu is ready for them. In the end, Lulu will decide that the best thing she can do is tell Brooke Lynn what she knows while giving Brooke Lynn the option to come clean to Dante first. Sunny and Tracy will have a fight, possibly about deception business if the Sidwell deal is on the table. Of course, Tracy and Sunny may find other things to disagree over during his visit to the Quartermain estate. Regardless, Tracy is said to turn down Sunny's next offer, stating unequivocally that she will not accept it. Tracy is expected to have a strong outburst, according to General Hospital spoilers, so we'll bring you more predictions about her wrath as well as updates on all the bombshell news coming up. General Hospital spoilers, Drew must go point blank, the fans are over Drew. Regardless of how much the authors push this tale, people can't wait for it to end. We hope this isn't another 6-month slow burn. We are already ready for the turnover. Willow may come to regret her decisions once she understands Michael loved her for who she was and where she was in her life. She didn't need the thrilling escape from her marriage, but this is the route she chose, and she'll have to live with the consequences. Chad Duell, the star of General Hospital, is unhappy with his new job. Chad Duell, a General Hospital star, has finally landed a new role, but it may not be the one he wants. Chad Duell, the star of General Hospital, is unhappy with his new job. According to recent reports, the actor, best known for his role as Michael Corinthos on the legendary ABC soap, is preparing to appear in a new stage play. Chad will appear in the play Yum Yum at Annapolis, alongside actor Zach Mendez. The play is written and directed by Bruce Reisman. And, while this is good news for the actor, who has been unemployed for several months, it may not be the job that he genuinely desires. After all, Chad played a legacy character on General Hospital and has become a household figure among daytime television fans because to his performance. Many serial stars desire to try their hand at primetime television or, if possible, the big screen. Michael even mentioned a few months ago that he intended to leave General Hospital to seek something a little more demanding. He said, "We'll see what happens in the future, but for now, I'm just trying to grow in ways that I may have stifled myself." General Hospital news, what's next for Chad Duell? Sometimes you have to take drastic steps or make yourself uncomfortable to take a step, and that's kind of what I haven't allowed myself to do. Despite this, many people are unsure if Chad's intentions were to return to the stage, when many actors in his position want to take one step forward and not two steps back. Given the current situation, he may even return to Port Charles. So yet, Chad Duell has not commented on his new job. General Hospital spoilers: Drew behind Sonny's penthouse explosion? Baddie crosses the line to ensure Willow keeps her children? General Hospital spoilers show that Drew Quartermaine's current storyline contains a lot of shifting parts. He's recently become a legitimate baddie by not only seducing Willow Corinthos, his nephew's wife, but also screwing over his friends and purposely keeping Scout Quartermaine away from her other siblings. Still, has Drew crossed another threshold that fans are unaware of? Jason Morgan believes Jen Sidwell. Jason Morgan recently confronted Jen Sidwell, questioning him directly about Sonny Corinthos' penthouse explosion. Sidwell denied being involved, and Jason believed him. While most fans assumed Sidwell was behind it all, what if a narrative twist revealed Drew? After all, Willow was fighting for child custody with Michael Corinthos at the time of the explosion, and Drew may have felt that an incident like this would help his girlfriend's case. Sonny is Michael's father, and the explosion would underline Michael's unstable and dangerous condition as the son of a criminal boss. Most judges would automatically grant Willow full-time custody in the event of a large explosion at Sonny's home, right? The device utilized in the explosion was meant to be built by the WSB, but, as an ex-Navy SEAL and new congressman, wouldn't Drew have the resources to obtain something of this nature? He also has the Quartermaine funds to do so. Was Michael Corinthos the target? Drew just spoke with Anna Devane about cleaning up Port Charles and focusing on mob operations, mentioning Sonny and Jason specifically, despite the fact that he appears to be working with Selena Wu. Sonny's penthouse was the goal, and Michael being injured in the midst of it all could have been an accident rather than Drew's intention. Nonetheless, the entire situation worked in his advantage because Michael's injury caused turmoil and forced Wiley and Amelia Corinthos' father to go for a burn treatment clinic in Germany. With Michael gone, Drew has been able to move in on Willow even more, and their friendship is rapidly strengthening. Willow has yet to sit down and discuss their split due to Michael's condition, which has given Drew an advantage in manipulating Willow even further. Was Drew responsible for Sonny's penthouse explosion? General Hospital spoilers: Brennan is about to start a fire with Carly. General Hospital spoilers say it's only a matter of time before Brennan starts a fire with Carly, and we're sure everyone understands what we mean. General Hospital spoilers: Brennan is about to start a fire with Carly. Many General Hospital viewers think that Brennan is doing what he needs to do to get the job done. Many people believe that this new Brennan has the charisma and everything necessary to form a beautiful partnership with Carly. Plus, whether you love her or hate her, there's no denying that Carly deserves a handsome, appealing man like Brennan. It's only a matter of time before things between them electrify, and we're all ready for it. Needless to say, General Hospital viewers had plenty to say about the issue on social media. Some even expressed their thoughts with, "I am behind on episodes, and literally just watched that scene 10 minutes ago. I was already rooting for him as sweet with Carly, but then I saw the confrontation and was like, swoon." Another fan wrote, "I agree. To be honest, I adore how new Brennan pretends to be such a gigantic teddy bear papa, but then he shifts into stay away from Carly or I will drop a bomb on you. Finish what I started in Africa." General Hospital spoilers: what happens next with Carly and Brennan? Then there was this comment: "I completely agree. I was furious at the switch, but I quickly realized that the new guy was worthy of the character. I'm really glad we got to watch the kiss with CM because it was amazing. But I also believe he and Carly are still great together. I am into it. So far, so good." Jason and Anna learn where Charlotte is, as does Brennan, while Lulu investigates Dante's past. Today on General Hospital, Jason, Anna, and Brennan discover where Charlotte is. Lulu looks for more information regarding Dante and Brooklyn's child, and Ava outlines Portia's only options. On today's General Hospital, Felicia runs into Carly at the hotel, who reminds her that she has plans, just as Jack arrives, grinning. He greets them, much to Felicia's disgust, and he and Carly sit down while Miss Scorpio glares. Carly informs Brennan that she will not be swayed from him. Carly laughs as she receives a message with Joss' excellent WSB test results, and she decides to check up on her daughter's activities on Easter Island. Brennan casually inquires as to her well-being, to which Carly says that she is having a great time. "I'm really glad everything's working out." He offers to take Carly to Paris for dinner this weekend on the WSB's dime. But then a woman walks in and mocks Jack for not calling or writing. He introduces Vivian to Carly, who is overjoyed to meet the hotel's owner, and then tells Jack to use her phone to call her. Carly rushes off when she leaves. Jason gets a lead on Charlotte. Jason and Anna are arguing over Sidwell, and the commissioner informs him that she will handle the criminal boss. Then she says she needs Jason's help to find Charlotte since the time to find her and Valentine is now, leads or not. She informs him of the Carly/Brennan/Valentine confrontation. Anna is concerned about Charlotte becoming collateral damage in the WSB conflict with her father. Jason assures Anna that if anything comes up, he will be prepared. Danny goes down to the kitchen and finds Rocco engaged in his phone. Charlotte had just texted from Buenos Aires. The last time he informed his mother, Lulu was almost shot for nothing because Charlotte refused to leave Valentine. He does not know what to do. He's afraid of losing his mother, but he's also concerned about Charlotte. When Jason walks in, Danny thrusts the phone in his face, saying they know where Charlotte is. Jason tells the lads that he will handle the situation and return Charlotte. Simply keep Lulu out of it. As soon as he's gone, Rocco explodes at a cocky Danny. "How do you do that? You had no right to tell your father." Outside, Jason calls Anna to say he's on his way to her. He has a lead. Portia approaches Ava for assistance. Portia approaches Ava and expresses her need for assistance after making a dreadful mistake. Brad had her over a barrel, holding Heather's findings over her, and now Drew knows. She explains the current blackmail plot, but claims that isn't the real problem. Curtis has no idea Brad has been blackmailing her, and she is frightened to tell him she has been keeping a secret. Ava points out that there is no real choice, but Portia is concerned because Curtis has already given her a second chance. Ava believes she would feel better if she simply told Curtis the truth, no matter what. She then recommends Portia to talk to Rick about it. In the meantime, let Drew believe he has won. Maintain the secret and avoid manipulating Curtis. Anna tells Felicia to butt out. Anna approaches Felicia and asks what's going on, and when her friend points to Brennan and Carly, she becomes a little upset. Felicia warns Anna that Bobby would not want Carly anywhere near Jack and shares information on the WSB agent. Anna describes his ruthlessness, intellect, and charisma before arguing that there is nothing she can do about it. Carly is a grown woman who never listens to anyone. They both agree they need drinks, and Anna expresses her concerns about Charlotte's safety. Felicia tells her to do something. She is the best person to get the job done. Cody and Dante freak Lois out in the tech house. Cody pressures Dante to tell Lulu the truth about his summer with Brooklyn. It's not like anything came of it. Before Cody can finish, Emma and Gio arrive to see the horses. As the guys are reminiscing about camp, Lois walks in, looking like a deer in the headlights as Dante recounts those memories. Oh yeah. She leaves before they can ask too many questions about camp, claiming she just wanted to warm up. Emma does a good job of diverting the subject by asking Cody how his experience at Deception was. It was fantastic, but he never felt comfortable in front of the camera. Unlike Gio. Spoilers, chilling discovery, Cyrus has a copycat killer. Will Sonny survive the digitalis overdose? General Hospital spoilers and updates indicate that Cyrus Renault's copycat killer may be planning a lethal digitalis overdose on Sonny Corinthos. Imagine if someone wanted to use Cyrus' specific murderous skills to target Sonny in a shocking twist. Sonny's heart issues are definitely leading somewhere. Sonny is suffering from severe heart issues, and danger appears to be on the horizon. By delaying his surgery and diverting his attention elsewhere, he may be inviting disaster. Although he originally planned to undergo his treatment and recover away from town, that plan may no longer be feasible. If Sonny suffers a significant heart attack in Port Charles, he may require immediate local treatment. Also, an adversary attempted to kill Sonny in his penthouse. Michael Corinthos was caught up in the chaos, but the attack was clearly intended for Sonny. Someone is likely to want to complete this assignment someday. Given that the penthouse explosion failed and drew widespread attention, the person behind it may take a more calm and plain approach this time. Both Sonny and Jason Morgan are skeptical that Jen Sidwell is the mastermind behind the penthouse event, but we can't rule him out just yet. Even if Sidwell isn't to blame, he's still making aggressive advances on Sonny, which might escalate the situation further. It is also important to note that Sidwell is aware of Sonny's appointment with the cardiologist and that Natalia Ramirez accompanied him. Sidwell's possessiveness toward his ex-wife Natalia may be influencing his actions, complicating the situation. He is definitely aware of Sonny's cardiac issues, which may provide an opportunity for him to exploit. However, Sidwell is determined to maintain the appearance of a good person in order to secure his position in Port Charles without drawing too much attention to himself. Imagine if he devises a plan to have someone imitate Cyrus's violent behavior while Sonny is ill. Could this lead to Sonny experiencing a severe digitalis overdose, putting his entire life at danger? Copycat killers using digitalis-filled syringes? The police appear to believe that Cyrus is permanently out of the picture, raising concerns about his deluded followers, who may be eager to continue his mission. This may be a great distraction for the PCPD, taking their attention away from Sidwell's personal animosity against Sonny. While Sonny's life may have been saved, he may still face a horrifying situation that will leave everyone terrified. Even though Jocelyn Jacks dealt with Cyrus, his signature digitalis approach may resurface if Sonny becomes a target. Upcoming teasers hint that Sonny's safety may be jeopardized in the next installment of this ongoing story. Brooklyn Quartermain has just broken through the carefully erected walls of her past, uncovering a truth she never expected to reveal. She has finally opened up to Harrison Chase about a hidden chapter in her life, a brief affair that resulted in a child she gave up for adoption. The news has sent shockwaves through their marriage, and although Brooklyn is bracing for the effect, Chase is already plotting action. Will his determination to find this long-lost child strengthen their bond, or tear them apart? For years, Brooklyn kept this secret hidden, burying memories of a night she'd rather forget. It happened long before Chase entered her life, when she was lost, devastated, and looking for consolation in the wrong places. One reckless action led to another, and before she knew it, she was handing over her newborn to an adoption agency, sure that it was the best option. Until tonight, she had never spoken about it. But Chase, ever the steady presence, did not react with rage or betrayal. Instead, he listened, absorbing the significance of her words without passing judgment. Despite his calm exterior, something moved. This wasn't simply another piece of Brooklyn's past, it may have long-term consequences for their relationship. Chase's unshakable resolve. Chase isn't one to back down when something speaks to his heart. His detective instincts kick in whenever a mystery presents itself, and this is no exception. He sees the sorrow in Brooklyn's eyes and the trepidation in her voice, and he believes this is more than simply a long-held secret. Could his personal infertility troubles be motivating him to take action? Chase, knowing he would never be able to father his own kid, may see this as an opportunity, not just to help Brooklyn find peace, but also to build the family they have always desired. His enthusiasm is unwavering, but Brooklyn isn't sure she's ready to confront the past she's spent years avoiding. Part of her wants to know where her child ended up, but the fear of what she could find is overwhelming. A search that could change everything. Chase isn't waiting for Brooklyn to decide. He's already thinking about how to track down her child, searching through adoption records and pulling every string he can. But there is a complication, a huge one. If they continue along this road, Dante Falconeri, the child's biological father, may be left in the dark. What if Chase and Brooklyn find out that her son, Giovanni Gio Palmieri, has been living closer than she ever imagined? If they uncover him, would Brooklyn be able to take on the role of mother after all these years, or will the truth be too overwhelming? Chase may be the protagonist of this tale, but there is no guarantee of a happy conclusion. If they push too hard, they risk destroying more than just their marriage. They may endanger the life of an innocent kid. Some supporters admire Chase's dedication, but others fear it may create a schism between him and Brooklyn before they can figure out what they truly want. Is this the start of a happy reunion, or will everything come crashing down? Dante states that he simply enjoys making music, just like Brooklyn. Must be a family trait, Cody says, for no apparent reason. They reminisce about her singing days for a bit. Then Emma leaves and Gio drives her to her car. What do you think about those two? Cody grins and says he'll look out for Gio. Dante laments the day Rocco falls in love, and when Cody offers to help him, Dante declares, "No son of mine will ever receive love counsel from you." Maxie distracts Martin by hiring him. Outside his hotel room, Maxie tries to get Martin to reconnect with Lucy, as Deception has been suffering since their split. He demands to know what is going on, and Maxie attempts to take him to her office. He has a headache and begins to enter, only for Maxie to jump in front of the door, claiming she wants to hire him for a nuisance lawsuit. Martin is not convinced until she mentions billable hours, at which point he joyfully agrees with Maxie. Instead of her office, they go down to the bar, where he questions why this was so important. Maxie checks her phone, begs Lulu to hurry up, and eventually gets Martin into joining Deception. As he leaves, she spills wine and begs him for club soda right away. Lulu discovers the truth inside Martin's room. Lulu is going through his paperwork and discovers Dante is the father of Brooklyn's child, virtually hyperventilating at the news. She's taking photos when Lois arrives at the door looking for Martin. She sighs after a few moments and storms out, so Lulu stuffs the paperwork back into Martin's case and exits the room. Lulu then rushes over to the tech house, where Cody is alone once more, and texts Maxie all clear as she goes over Martin's paperwork. Maxie receives the text and chases a startled Martin away, who collides with Lois as he heads out. She walks him up to her room, and Felicia sits down to ask Maxie what that was all about. Lulu tricks Cody in the show's last seconds. Rocco and Danny are fighting when Dante enters, curious about what's going on. Rocco imagines Danny telling a girl that he enjoyed how he felt, and the two communicating in code about what happened. Dante tells them to make peace and listen to each other next time, and the guys shake. Up in his room, a horrified Lois warns Martin that she just overheard Dante and Cody discussing camp. She wants the notes returned since it is too hazardous. He pulls them out, notices something is wrong, but pretends everything is fine before handing out the documents. Lois pleads for matches or lighters. Lulu, meantime, presses Cody for details on how Dante was in high school, then dupes Cody into believing Brooklyn told her about that summer. Cody buys it, filling in the gaps for Lulu. He promised her he wouldn't tell anyone, and he never did. Jason and Anna leave, and Portia becomes nauseated at the possibility of being chained to Drew. There is no easy solution. Unless Drew is dead. Ava encourages her to speak with Rick and reminds Portia that the choice between losing Curtis and performing Drew's bidding is more horrible. Jason confronts Anna, and the two flee to Buenos Aires. We'll get her back, Jason says, as the elevator doors close. Carly is berating herself for being stupid on the docks, but Brennan follows her, and Carly reluctantly explains that they are feeling two different things and asks him to leave. He should be with someone he enjoys without strings, such as Vivian. She was foolish to imagine that something else was going on between them. There is, he tells her. He doesn't want to let her leave. But then he receives a text, and Carly simply sighs at him to accept it. It's from a private phone and indicates Charlotte is in Buenos Aires. On the next General Hospital episode, Sunny and Tracy clash, and Alexis is summoned to Windmere. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.